What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I want to discuss a really exciting upcoming striker versus grappler matchup this Saturday, UFC 319. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly. Help the channel grow. All right, guys, getting right into it, we got Gerald Meerschaert taking on Michal Oleksiejczuk in a pretty exciting matchup. There's going to be a finish in this fight, but it's really for who? You have Michal, who has been around for quite some time. Very slick striker, great boxing, very deceiving. If you want to get the job done against this guy, you want to submit him, you want to get it to the ground. He's dangerous as ever on the feet. The only times where he really has been outstruck are by guys like Dustin Jacoby and Shara Bullet, who are two very technical kickboxers in their own right? The other guys who have beat him, Kevin Holland, Michel Pijeda, Jimmy Crute, OSP, and they all really had to get it done by submission. They had to get the fight to the ground, and they were able to find success on the ground. So it's a big glaring hole for Oleksiejczuk, but it's all about getting him to the ground because the guy, he works hard, he works fast, and his punches, the way that he throws them, it's so fluid, and he just has so much snap to his punches. He works to the body very well, cuts off the cage very well, throws with ill intent. But here against Gerald Meerschaert, right, who glaring holes in the stand-up, coming off of 2 losses in a row in Brad Tavares and RDR, Rennie A.D. Ritter, a fight where he got submitted. But Gerald, who definitely has a habit of getting caught, being a slow starter in fights, but makes it gritty. Grit, heart, will, determination, something I talk about on this channel all the time. 4 massive attributes that a lot of these guys, I always look for. And a lot of these guys who have all those things find a lot of success inside the octagon. And Gerald Meerschaert has over 12 finishes. I'm pretty sure it either tied or had broken the record for most of middleweight history. And that's just his ability to, when things don't go his way, fighters drop him on the feet. They tend to forget how dangerous he is on the ground. The guy has, I have to look because how many career submissions Gerald here has is fucking 29 career submissions in his MMA career. That is fucking wild. This guy does not want this to go to the judges. And this is where I think the difference is going to be, because I think Michal, because every fight starts standing up. I think Michal is going to find a lot of success early on the feet. I think he's going to crack Gerald. But I think once it gets to the ground, I think Gerald is just going to wrap him up like an anaconda, and it's going to be a wrap. So I have a first-round submission for Gerald Meerschaert. But Michal definitely has the power, the snap in his punches, to maybe even get a standing knockout, to maybe even put Gerald away and not even have to follow it up on the ground. But I have Gerald first round submission over Michal Oleksiejczuk. Guys, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Who do you guys have in this fight? Do you guys have GM3? Do you guys have Michal? Love to hear your guys' thoughts. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.